Good morning. Welcome back to the farm. Nathan's not here today. He's out doing seed stuff and paying bills for chemicals, so it's just me. Got these two tractors in the shop, but they're both done other than the hood on the 8430, which is going to be a couple weeks before it gets attended to. So we're gonna take the 8430 out and go grab the 9R. Hopefully it fits in here with the 8R in here. If not, we can move it to the back of the shop. Possibly. There's a semi back there and the 4020 and a couple other things, but we should be able to get it in here if we squeeze it. So that's what we're gonna do today. The 9R service working clean. Here we are in the 9R. The battery disconnect was on, or was off, so it had no power. So it should start, but it's really cold, so we'll see here. She's not liking this cold. There we go. 21 degrees. I don't know if you can read it there, but yeah, she's cold. We're gonna let this kind of warm up. We're gonna take it around the shop and let it just warm up outside while we pull the 8430 in here. Oh, don't know where we're gonna put it yet, but we'll pull it in here and get working on this. Well, we just decided to put it back right where it came from. Still think we can get the 9R in here when we need to put it back, and the 8R, same thing. We got enough room, so that's where she's gonna sleep for now. We gotta get her back out for the hood, but that's a month away, so we got plenty of time. So we got the 9R in here, draining the oil. Mark was going to stir up some fire, so he took a couple buckets with him. But went upstairs to get the filters, and we have the engine oil filter, cab air filter, secondary engine air filter, and then the recirculating filter for the cab right there. But that's it. So it kind of got me wondering, where's the other filters at? But I think we replaced some fuel filters maybe in season when it was having the problems, which would kind of make sense why there's no date or hours written on them, because we went up there, grabbed them, put them on, and went on with the day. So I think I'm going to talk to Nathan, see if he wants to get some new fuel filters to put on now or run those. Not a big deal right now, just won't drain them. We can do all the other service work to it. Fuel filters take 10 minutes. So like I said, not a big deal. There are 4,010 hours on this now, so we did go over a 4,000 hour mark. So we're gonna look in the book to see if there's anything big, major that we're gonna have to do. So that's where we're at. So I got the cab air filter, the recirculating air filter, the oil filter, all changed on this tractor, and now we're putting oil back in it. We do not have the fuel filters and or the primary air filter. We do have a secondary, but I'm just gonna wait to change that until we have the primary and do them both at the same time. I did text Nathan, he said he'd order them, so I got him the part numbers, so those should be getting ordered here soon. Just looking through the book to see if hydraulic or anything needs changed or checked or anything. Not this year. We only put 283 hours on it this year. I don't know if you can see that. We're at 4,010, and last year we're at 3,727. So we don't have that many hours that we put on every year, 283, which is, I guess, not terrible. But a 1,500 hour check is the replaced transmission, hydraulic axle filters and stuff like that. So being at 4,000 next year will be the 1,500 hour at 4,500-ish. So we might do it next year or maybe even the year after that, depending on how many hours we put on it. So we're gonna hold off on the hydraulic side of things. So we're pretty much just waiting on the engine oil right now. And then we get to the fun part, cleaning, which I already started in the cab. I swept it out, but it definitely needs wiped down, and the floor needs cleaned, but it's dirty. We did blow it off with the air compressor when we had that and did the combine. So the big chunks are off. So I think it's just melting this off with the foam and water. Hot water will do wonders here. So that's what we're gonna do the rest of the day, clean out the inside of the cab and clean the outside. It's not gonna be perfect at the end of the day. I'm not even gonna wax it by the end of the day. It's not gonna be done, but it will be in progress. Alrighty, well, the oil's back in it. All the shields are taken off. There's not many, one on each side of the engine, one underneath the radiator. And that one goes on back of the cab. But nevertheless, those are off. So it's time. It's dirty. We'll make it clean-ish today. And cleaner another day, I guess. We got a lot of this hydraulic oil back here. Dirt in the box, we'll get out, flush it out, but shouldn't be too bad. We'll work at it for a little while, stop, inspect, and then work at it again. Well, we're washing on the 9R, getting the heavy stuff off. Looks a lot better. Was up on the back, washing it down. Got a lot of the dirt off the electrical stuff there and off the back. Got down off the ladder and we're flooded. That drain underneath the tractor right now is full, so lift up the top, hopefully we can drain most of this water. Of course it has to happen when the tractor's right over top of it, so it's kind of in a difficult spot, but we'll get to it. Didn't really realize it, all the steam and stuff like that, but we got ourselves a little lake here, so we'll get the floor cleaned up or drained and then get back at it. Alrighty, I messed with that floor drain a little bit and it's not going down. I have a couple options. Just let it sit, let it soak in, which that's going to take some time. I won't be doing any more washing today. As far as the outside goes, I can back the tractor up and pull the cover off. There's a metal cover, then there's a couple C-channel grates about right under the middle of there. I can pull that. Then there's a pretty much field tile under there. That's what's plugged. So I could clean out that and wait for the water to drain. But again, that might take some time and it's gonna be a mess. There's already a lot of water here. Third option, just clean out the cab. I knew I wasn't gonna finish this tractor today. I was just gonna make progress. But I think I'm gonna clean out the cab. We'll think about windows. But I already got the towels and tools out of the cab. Pretty much just wiping it down. And then we will see how much water went down. If a lot of water went down, then we might tackle the drain. If not, it's still progress. I wanted to get the outside washed more than what we're at now. We've still got a long way to go. But, you know, again, we're not in a huge rush. Tractor ain't coming out of the shop today. We have a couple other things that we want to do to it. Tackle that exhaust problem, but we got to take some exhaust components apart and take it somewhere to get cleaned. So I think I'm just going to tackle the cab, see how much this floor water goes down, and we'll go from there. But yeah, take the day as it comes. It's the next day at work. Well, what was going to be an extra day of cleaning and a somewhat productive day is really turning into a non-productive day due to some things. So, you know, first we have the lake, which is receding a little bit, but very, very slow. It's going to take a long time to get all this in there and then get what is in the sump there, down through the tile. So I decided to work on the cab a little bit, which got the floor wiped down. Looks a lot better than what it did. Not gonna say great. No, the steering wheel, and I was working on the side over there. Again, working on it, not finished or anything. And we're out of cleaner. So I checked the oil room, checked the bench, and when I say we're out of cleaner, we are out of cleaner. So I texted Nathan to add that to the list along with the fuel filters and stuff like that. So he's gonna get some of that. I don't know when it'll be here. We're going to the farm show tomorrow, so it's not a big deal if we don't get it tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, so I'm not quite sure what to do. Mark said he'll be back around lunchtime. He went to the woods with the backhoe. So I'll see if he needs anything, if he doesn't need anything. I don't really just want to be up here and stand around. So we'll probably go home, which again, wanted to get this rough wash today, but it doesn't seem like we're gonna get there. Tried looking for some other cleaner, but couldn't find any that fits the bill for me. So yeah, that's where we're at. Well, there it is. I did a little more spraying on it. I know we got a pond there still, but there's not much more I can do right now. I can't do any more service work till we get the filters. And it's gonna take a while for that to go down. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. It was a short day, but we got it in the shop and got some service work done, and what needs done is gonna take 5-10 minutes. So progress, washing, again, just gotta wait for that drain to go down so we can start cleaning that, and then we can really get after it and not have to worry about puddling. But that's what we did today. I know Nathan's not here. I don't know if he's filming any. He said he wasn't, but this is what we do in the winter. Clean and service.